Well, this week we're fishing on the Provo River in the middle of Provo, and we're fishing for whatever we can get, of course, but what we're getting today is whitefish. But some people don't appreciate the whitefish. I do anyway. They fight really hard. They look like a bonefish. I kind of like to call them Rocky Mountain bonefish. They fight really hard. If you figure the way they run against the current and pull hard, you know, they compare. So we're fishing deep with the bounce rigs. The whitefish, they stay near the bottom in fast water. They're noble fish, I think. They like really clean water. They eat mostly little bugs and nymphs and things. Yeah, they're a good fly rod fish. Of course, you have to go down for them. It's a good size, but about 17 inches.
I want to catch another one now. Should I get after it?
Yeah, get after it. Check your hooks.
Yeah.
We're using about 4-pound test tippet here on our rigs, which is equivalent, you know, to maybe what a lot of companies call 5X, or maybe they might call it 4.5 or something, but or 4.5X, but about 4-pound test. You can't horse in these big whitefish. Not with 4-pound test, you can't. The answer is to get them out of the current, pull sideways and get them out of the current, and then they don't have leverage against you. There's another big one. There's some places they get bigger than this, but most places they're probably a little smaller. Big tough fish.
Well, I think it's the 27th of July. We're down here in the lower part of the middle Provo. We've got Grant here from Washington State. And Grant's been trying to learn the bounce rig, and we started having some success right here at the end when you put it all together. So,
Well, it took me a little while, but I had a lot of coaching from these guys. You guys are real pros. But I finally started getting the hang of it. I've done a little nymph fishing, so I kind of understand the principles, but it's a bit of a challenge because there's a lot of weight here slipping. So it's different than regular fly casting, but definitely a great technique. Gets the flies down where you need them, and the fish will eat them.
so if you're bouncing and if you're mending, it'll work.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now it's starting to get dark. We're losing our light, and we're going to swing some soft tackles. And if that doesn't get you excited, I'm not sure what's going to.
I'm already excited. I was really thrilled about catching that whitefish.
That's a pretty nice fish.
That was the biggest whitefish I've ever caught. I actually want to take him home for dinner, but all right.
Oh, we already let him go. We didn't know. We didn't know.
It's just smoking.
The whitefish, people badmouth the whitefish. Let them go down to Florida and badmouth the bonefish and see if they get thrown on the fly shot.
That's the best fight you've probably seen all day.
Yeah, it's a hefty. They're hefty. Boy, they're fighters.